For years, fear had my life in a chokehold. I'm not talking about a big, scary monster under the bed. It was a quiet, creeping voice in the back of my head that told me I was going to fail, that I wasn't good enough, that it was just safer to play small. This fear stopped me from going for the job I really wanted, from speaking my mind, from even trying the things I dreamed of doing. It built a prison around me, and for the longest time, I just thought that was life. I was trapped, playing the world's smallest, safest game, while the real version of my life was waiting right outside. But then I figured something out. There was no lightning strike, just a crazy realization. I was the one holding the key to my own cage. I discovered that the fear of failure isn't some monster you have to kill. It's a pattern in your brain, and you can break it. What if I told you that in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the exact 3 steps? I used to go from being paralyzed by fear to living with total freedom. This isn't just a story. It is a blueprint that combines a ridiculously simple breathing hack with a powerful mindset shift that will change your relationship with fear forever. Do not click away, because what I'm about to share is the key to unlocking your own prison. Let me take you back. From the outside, my life looked fine. I had a decent job, great friends, I checked all the boxes, but on the inside, I was suffocating. Every time a new opportunity came up, it felt like a test I was about to fail. I'll never forget sitting in my car after a job interview for a role I wanted so badly. I completely bombed it. My heart was pounding, my words got jumbled, and the only thing I could think was how stupid I must have sounded. The voice of fear was screaming, "See? I told you. You can't do this." The fear of failure is a weird thing. It's not actually about failing. It's about what we think failure means. For me, it meant everyone would see what I secretly believed, that I wasn't worthy or capable. This leads to something called analysis paralysis, where you're so obsessed with getting it perfect that you never actually start. I had literally a dozen half-finished projects and a list of goals I never took the first step on, all because the thought of failing was more painful than the dream of succeeding. And this didn't just wreck my career goals, it infected everything. I'd dodge tough conversations because I was scared of how they'd go. I wouldn't try new hobbies because I didn't want to look like a beginner. My world was getting smaller and smaller, not because it had to, but because of the story I was telling myself. I had basically fused with my fear. I was a person who was afraid, and that is the most dangerous prison you can be in. It was from that rock bottom, that place of total desperation, that I knew I had to find a way out. I had to learn how to shut that voice up and take my life back. The first and most important step is to completely change how you see fear. My whole life I treated fear like an enemy. It was something to fight, something to hide. But what if that's completely wrong? What if fear isn't your enemy at all? This is the big mindset shift. Fear shows up for a reason. It doesn't pop up when you're doing something boring or meaningless. It shows up when you are right on the edge of your comfort zone, just before you do something that actually matters. That thing you're terrified of doing. That's almost always where the biggest rewards are hiding. Fear isn't a stop sign. It's a compass pointing you directly toward the treasure. So how do you actually do this? You start by talking to it. Seriously. The next time you feel that knot in your stomach, instead of fighting it, you get curious. You just acknowledge it. Oh, hey, it's the fear again. Give it a name if you want. Call it Steve. Whatever. This tiny action creates space. You are not the fear. You're the one watching the fear. Then you ask it one simple question. What are you trying to protect me from? Fear is basically an old, outdated program in your brain trying to keep you safe from being kicked out of the tribe. When I did this, I realized my fear was just trying to protect me from being judged. Once I understood that, I could literally say, "Hey, thanks for looking out for me, but I've got this. I'm doing it anyway." This isn't about getting rid of fear. A life without fear is a life where you're not growing. This is about learning to dance with it. You turn it from a monster into a motivator. The feeling of fear becomes your signal that you're on the right path, that you're about to level up. This isn't just thinking positive. It's changing the entire game. You're not failing. You're collecting data. You're not being rejected. You're being redirected to something better. This one shift is the foundation for everything else. So you've reframed fear as an ally, but you still have to deal with the physical side. Fear isn't just a thought. It's that tightness in your chest, that knot in your stomach. You can't just think your way out of that feeling. This is where step 2 comes in. A crazy simple breathing technique that hacks your nervous system. Science has proven what ancient wisdom knew all along. Your breath controls your brain. You can use it to manually switch your body out of fight or flight mode and kill the stress hormone, cortisol. This technique is so simple, you can do it anywhere. Here's the secret. The next time that wave of fear hits you, just stop. Don't run from it. Just pose. Sit up straight. Close your eyes and find the fear in your body. Is it in your throat? Your chest? Your stomach? Just locate it. Now, you're going to breathe into that feeling. Take a huge breath in through your nose. Imagine you're filling up your entire body with air, surrounding that tight spot with oxygen and space. Then, the most important part, the exhale. Exhale through your mouth with a loud sigh, like H-A-A. Don't be quiet about it. That sound is what helps release the trapped energy. Inhale deep into the feeling. Exhale with a ha, and let it go. Do this for just 1 or 2 minutes. Inhale and exhale. You're not fighting the feeling anymore. You're just allowing it to move through you. By breathing into the fear, you're sending a signal to your brain that you are safe, and the feeling itself isn't a threat. You will literally feel the tightness start to dissolve. The knot will untangle. This isn't magic. It's physiology. You're using your breath to tell your body to chill out. When you combine this with the reframe from step 1, it's unstoppable. As you breathe, you can even say to yourself, I feel this fear, and I accept myself. You're not judging it, you're just letting it pass. This is the bridge that takes you from being frozen by fear to actually being able to do something about it. You've reframed your fear. You've breathed through the feeling, and now you're calm. This is the moment that changes everything. Step 3 is where you seal the deal. You take one small, immediate action. Inner freedom isn't something you just think about. It's something you build by doing. But most people mess this up. They think they have to take some huge, terrifying leap, and that just triggers the fear all over again. The secret is to make the next step so small, so laughably easy, that it's impossible to fail. I call this the 5-minute rule. Whatever that massive, scary thing is, starting a business, writing a book, having that hard conversation, you break it down into one action you can do in 5 minutes. And you do it right now. Scared to start working out? Your 5-minute action is to just put on your gym shoes. That's it. Scared to write a book? Your 5-minute action is to open a document and write one single sentence. Scared to make that sales call? Your 5-minute action is to just look up the phone number. Why does this work so well? First, it's not scary enough to trigger your brain's fear alarm. It's too small to fail. Second, it builds momentum. An object in motion stays in motion. That one tiny step shatters the paralysis. And what you'll find is that 5 minutes often turns into 10 or 20 or an hour. This step is everything because it proves to your brain that you're no longer the person who gets stuck. You are now a person who feels fear and acts anyway. Every time you complete a 5-minute action, you are casting a vote for your new identity. You are literally building evidence that you are courageous. This process rewires your brain. The fear might still be there, but now your actions are louder. This is how you take your life back, not in one giant leap, but 5 minutes at a time. And that brings me to you. If this is making sense to you, I want you to do something right now. Don't let this just be another video you forget about. In the comments below, I want you to post one 5-minute action you will take today toward a goal that scares you. By writing it down, you're making a promise to yourself and to everyone else here. And of course, if you got any value from this, smash that like button and hit subscribe. It tells the algorithm that this is helping people, and it makes sure you don't miss what's coming next. So, let's recap the blueprint. Unlocking inner freedom isn't about being fearless. It's about changing your entire relationship with fear. Step 1. Reframe your fear. It's not an enemy. It's a compass pointing you. 2. Breathe. Step 2. Breathe through the feeling. Use the Hasai to physically release fear from your body and calm your nervous system. Step 3. Take aligned action. Use the 5-minute rule to take one tiny, non-scary step right now. For years, I let fear tell me how big my life could be. I believed the lie that I was supposed to play small. But with this 3-step process, I took the key back. I realized my failures don't define me. My actions, though. The cage I was in was never locked. It was just made of thoughts. The freedom you're really looking for is on the other side of the action you're really scared to take. So, take a deep breath and begin.